Hi, some of you. How are you today? I hope all is well. Today is June 1st, 2017, and depression permitting, I'm going ahead and rolling out yet another episode of the OCM show. I believe we're up to episode 47 correctly, or currently, or 46. I could be wrong. I may be right, but then again, like Billy Joel said, I may be crazy. Today's episode is brought to you by, primarily, the first one is McGee's Fun Center, located at 1320 South State Street in Ukiah, California, right across the street from the airport. I know that the roller rink is not going to be open after the 30th of June, and I want to let everybody know that there's a place you guys can go to that has a snack bar, tons of games, and a wonderful laser tag arena, and they're going to have a barbecue pretty soon. So I want you guys to go in there, have yourself some fun, enjoy yourselves. That's McGee's Fun Center. I talked to Paul yesterday, and that's at 1320 South State Street. McGee's, that's MCGSFamilyFun.com. That's 707-467-9676 is their phone number, too. McGee's Family Fun Center here in Ukiah, California. Also in Ukiah, California is Biodynamic Iron, and they're located at 1045 South State Street, right across from Comfort Inn. And you can go in there. They have Harley Davidson stuff and custom parts and a whole array of stuff. So, and their phone number is 707-380-4065, or you can go to biodynamiciron.com. That's biodynamiciron.com to go ahead and get some of their details. Also, if you're in the Mendocino County area, I recommend that you go to, if you'd like to go maybe see a former James Bond actor, you can go see Pierce Brosnan and his daughter over at the Mendocino Film Festival happening in Mendocino this in between today and the 4th of June. I want you to go ahead and take a look at it if you can. I believe that it's happening. I could be wrong, but anyway. Also, the hot chick from Footloose, the original one's going to be there, and a bunch of other people. I hope that they do at least recommend or state something about Life Interrupted, starring Mason Reese, Robbie Rist, and a ton more. It's on YouTube in their special announcements or bump-off stuff. It'd be really great. I'd like you to go ahead and take a look at Shanachi Pub, SANACHIE Pub in Willits, California. It's kind of a little bit out of the way, but one of the best experiences that you've ever had in a small bar. Beautiful place, great tunes. They have an open mic night, and you go in there, see live acts, and watch performances. I recommend it completely and totally. Let's see what else. Kathy Griffin. That was stupid. Violence begats violence. Every president was hired under money, under stress. Trump's just a tool, just like Reagan, just like all the rest of them. These are just people that were used to be administrators of other people. Not that they're doing anything for themselves. They're not even people, okay? It's just an image. Power is an image, a hallucination, a vapor. Same like fame. People say that, like, John Lennon was this, or so-and-so was this, and so-and-so was that. A lot of the time, you know what? It's not true. You need to be yourself. You need to be you. You need to be clear. You need to do what's good for you. and what's good for other people. Keep your head down, your mouth shut, and go forward. Let's see. In between my last podcast and now, broadcast and now, a few things have happened. You'll be able to hear the OCM show on KOCM repeaters west of the Mississippi that are available online sometime, that are up, and WOCM repeaters that are going to be on the east of the Mississippi in the United States and parts of Canada. Also, there will be ZOCM repeaters in parts of Europe, Asia, and other parts of the world. Set up independently and run independently, completely, from my tapes to my drop sources, then out. That's the way it goes. I intend on having more guests on over the next year. I intend on doing more timely episodes. I wish to say rest in peace to Jonathan Demme, who we lost a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and I haven't had a chance to say I'm sorry. He was the director of Stop Making Sense, the Talking Heads film, and he's also the one that brought us Spalding Gray's Swimming to Cambodia, which is something that I watched when I was about 11 or 12 years old, and it changed my life completely due to the spoken word effect and the way that his humor, the way that he told stories, the way that he made people laugh. He was a great actor as well as a spoken word and performance guy and a great writer. Suicide sucks, and it's really sad that Jonathan Demme died and that Spalding Gray died from suicide. Also, Erin Moran, who is an actor from the Happy Days show, which was directed by Gary Marshall, who my mother, Sharon, made drapes for. This is a little bit sad. A lot of people blacklisted her because of the fact that she was accused of being an alcoholic and a drug addict and things. Blacklisting happens to everyone in every single genre of entertainment. Not only that, but also in friendships, relationships, families, and every single strand of work, being, production, everything. Blacklisting happens, and these are something that we have to be honest about, okay? It's mean, it's tough, and people get shut out of work, they get shut down, and they change, and their lives go to hell. Because people pick on them, and I get isolated, and that's the way the perspective is in America. It's a top-down thing. I think that it's media-driven, commercial-driven, and then if you're out of work for a while, it goes to hell. If you start looking bad to some people, it goes to hell. If you start getting a lot of rumors spread about you, it goes to hell. Sex stuff, drug stuff, alcohol stuff, crime stuff. If people start spreading a lot of rumors and, generally whitewashing you or brownwashing you in the case, or blackwashing you, black in the case of the blacklistings, which has been happening since the 30s, 40s, 50s, especially during the communist era and Hollywood, but all the way through independent artwork, all the way up here in the punk rock scene and theater and writing and everything. Blacklisting happens, okay? It happens very heavily, and it's strong, and it's real. I wish it didn't happen, and I wanted to try to be better people towards one another. While you got 29 more days, I want you to go skating at the skating rink. Skate City will be closing on June 30th, 2017, forever. We just had the last day of the Radio Shack here being open on May 30th. So basically, my childhood is being ripped out by like power cords out the wall and cut up and shredded and stuff. It's a very interesting scene. In film, I recommend you check out Repo Man. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my Hot Wheels and I'm gonna paint it glow in the dark because that film is so awesome. Um, it's got a great soundtrack, great actors, a lot of fun, a lot of wild turns, great energy, and Mike Nesmith of the Monkees, you did a fucking great job, dude, on this. And everybody else that worked on it, I want to say thank you very much for making Repo Man. And Mike and Sears and Christian and Robbie, you guys are welcome to come up to a punk show up in UKIAH and come see the new capital of punk rock on Earth. See what it's really like and what it really sounds like, because it kicks fucking ass. Old Growth Productions, big bump to Jared Skaggs, the crew at Old Growth Productions. Grime Time, all the bands that they work with, all the people, all the performers, DJs, and every show that they put on, especially at the Forest Club. Wunderbar. Great job, guys. And the UKIAH Bowling, great job, guys. All the stuff that you're doing, you're keeping the ball rolling, keeping the fire lit, and I know it's not 1995 anymore, it isn't 1986 anymore, it isn't 1977 anymore, but you guys are doing one hell of a fucking great job. Please keep up the good work and keep the ball rolling. Keep on rocking, and I'm looking forward to the new Grime Time compact disc, cassette, 8-track, or vinyl. That'll be fun. If you guys are looking for video games, downloadable printout games, tools, audio stuff, anything else of that manner, why don't you go ahead and look up itch.io. That's ITCH.io. They have a ton of independent video games, independent gaming tools, artwork assets, comics, books, writing, board games, printables, free ones, paid ones, and a ton right in between. They even host game jams, which are showcases for independent game makers. And they like people to participate, and maybe you can go ahead and participate and throw in some of your assets yourself and help make a game. Make yourself happy. Go ahead, dial up itch.io, ITCH.io. And let's go ahead and do a quick wrap up of what's been happening in entertainment. Congratulations on the new Pirates of the Caribbean film. It's awesome. I hope that everybody's okay out there and that everything's good. I want to congratulate Robbie Rist on helping out and the Sharknado people on getting Sharknado 5 wrapping up. So that'll be available on when it's out there. But go ahead and take a look at sci-fi.com if you want to look up more information regarding the Sharknado 5 experience. It's going to be Sharknado 5 Global Swarming. And I hope that you guys have a great and wonderful time watching that. I have nothing else for you right now. My guest decided to flake. For the last 3 weeks, I decided to go ahead and do a microsode by myself. The one that I did last night with a pile of crap. Rest in peace, Radio Shack. And I hope that that the kids that work there get new jobs. It looks like I'm going back to college. Want to thank my mom for the new pencil sharpener I got today. And rechargeable batteries rule. Video games are cool. and pinball kicks ass. And if you can, if you can be yourself and make yourself happy every day and win at whatever game that you're playing, then continue to do so, and don't let anybody stand in your way, and keep those out of your life that hurt your feelings, because it's very tough. And by the way, I hope that all the kids, I hope that they fix the thing with the effing this thing about the 8th graders and 12th graders in the UKIAH school district are not being able to are not being allowed to walk in their ceremonies because of the fact that they have unpaid lunch bills. If the parents didn't have the money to give the fucking kids the food and stuff like that, it's because there are no fucking jobs, okay? And maybe some parents don't want to grow weed. And maybe some parents don't want to deal drugs. And maybe some parents were trained in technology and they had their jobs sold out to some son of a bitch in fucking India. So what I want to try to do is, let's try to find a way to get all their stuff done so that caps and gowns can be put on these kids so they can have a life of confidence, a little bit of strength, a little bit of unity. It doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is where you go to in life. And the last 20-some years since I had to go to summer school and I wasn't able to graduate and stuff like that when I was in 8th grade, and stuff, it's been hell. Okay? You can ask people how fun my life's been, or you can look at it. You can look at the fucking police record if you want to. I don't care. But I hope that these kids get to be able to walk and be able to have their caps and gowns and stuff, because it means a lot. And a successful life needs nurturing, and it needs care. And I don't know what to do. I hope that the kids of Mendocino and Lake County and all over the world live better lives than I did. Take care. May the force be with you. And as always, I'll check you on the flip side.